Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Sorry, I'm just adjusting myself at the moment, everybody, and I'm sorting my wig out. Now then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my juicy and delicious, and untangling my beautiful and delicious lights, okay? I hope that you're all well wherever you are in the world, okay? This is the morning in the UK. I do believe it's, I feel it's after 1:30 in the morning anyway, right? So, I've had a delicious beauty sleep and now I'm wide awake. So let's put a little bit of light on the subject, shall we? There we go. Now then, I was not going to do any more videos, okay, until this week coming. But, what the hell's happening with my wig? Right, so I call it a wig, okay? Now then, but I wanted to talk about something and I'd like to discuss something because it's something that, anyway, there were certain things yesterday, okay, which was Saturday, today is Sunday, right? Now then, first of all, I'd just like to say, okay, if you do happen to like my video and you do happen to stumble across my channel, please could you like, subscribe and share. And I would be so very thankful and so very grateful. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Now then, so let me just proceed with what I'm saying. So yesterday morning, right, because there's something I'm trying to get across, right? So I want to have a conversation, right? So yesterday morning, a dear and beautiful dear friend of mine, okay, who happens to be, and before you all say, no, I'm not saying this just to break down colours now, right? I'm just saying, right? There's a method in my madness and there's a point to everything I'm saying, right? Now, I had a beautiful, so I'm not out there to blooming offend anyone, right? I'm trying to make a point. It's like a story that I'm telling, okay? So that's that. So as long as we get that out of the way, we're rocking and rolling. Yes, we are. My delicious and beautiful little beans out there. Right now then. So yesterday morning, let me go back to what I'm saying. My dear and beautiful and delicious Indian friend come to see me yesterday morning. Right? So anyway, so we had a little, natter as you do, you know what I mean? Had a honey, lemon and ginger and, do you know what I mean? Everything was hunky-dory, tickety-boo. So that's the first point of things that I want to say, right? Now then, secondly, my dear friend, okay, because they're all different years that we've been dear friends for, okay? So my dear friend of 29 years, my beautiful, dear and delicious little friend of 29 years, I mean, that's a long time, right? Well, anyway, she happens to come from a broad Irish family. Okay, so please look at what I'm saying now, right? Please look at everything what I'm saying, right? So anyway, well, as it turns out, anyway, she's a nurse. Now, I'm not allowed, I'm not allowed to say anybody's names here, right? Simply because they do not want me to, okay? So that's do you understand what I mean? So I respect, everything what they've said to me, okay? So she's a nurse, anyway. So what it is, she's called me anyway, we had a discussion anyway. And for some reason, and this has come out of the blue, I mean, 29 years, you imagine. But I said to her, I said, okay, so let's break down your date of birth and let's break down your full name. So, and it just came out of the blue for no reason at all. Because I do like to work with numerology as well, you see, right? And anyway, as it turns out, her number, when you broke it all down, so it was 999, okay, which in the UK, that's classed as an emergency number, okay? Because all it is 666, it's 999. Right, so you just turn it round. So you just turn the sixes into... Anyway, the point of the matter is, in this particular case, my juicy and delicious and beautiful dear friend, yes, her numbers, right, it was 999, so he broke it all down, right? But then, if you go 9, 18, 27, it comes to 9, which is completion, right? Now, I know that some of you out there, you're most probably going to sit there and, look at my video and think, she's an outcast, right? Well, I'm not, okay? There's something I'm having to say here, right? And I'm wide awake, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. There's absolutely nothing wrong with me. Now then, my life number happens to be 2 and 3, comes to 5. Yes, I can count. Right, I have no idea why I'm saying this, okay, but there's a reason for what I'm saying. It's just right now, in the present moment, I cannot explain to you why, okay? So this is what I'm going to say. So anyway, let me just continue, because I do ramble on sometimes, right? So she happened to say to me, right, because she's, obviously a nurse, as what I've just explained, right? It's not obvious to you, so do forgive me, right? Well, she said she's now going to be leaving the profession, right? This is, she's leaving the profession. Now, she did work in a hospital, but then, then she moved from there. She's been a nurse for some years now. And then, she went out into the community, as a community nurse. And she said that one of the reasons why she's leaving her profession is because, well, it's like palliative care. Anyway, right? So the fact of the matter is, you'll know what that is, right? And it's just like sadness, and the thing is, she just cannot cope with that, okay? She's a very strong lady, I'll tell you straight. All my dear and juicy and delicious, beautiful little friends, they're all very strong ladies. You mark my words on that one, right? So she says to me, she said, don't laugh, mate. She said, please do not, she said laugh, sorry, no R in laugh, right? She said, please do not laugh. She said, when I tell you, what I'm going to do. So I said, well, why would I laugh? Do you know what I mean? Whatever my beautiful and dear and delicious, beautiful little friends want to do, I mean, do you know what I mean? I'm happy for whatever they do. Do you get me? So, all right? I'm happy for whatever they do. Anyway, she's now decided to become, table. Do you know what I mean? You see what it is? I'm so flipping heavy-handed and with my shoulders and everything, and anyway, I need to sit up straight with my posture because I'm ever so terrible, See, as I'm talking, I go like this, right? I need to sit straight, right? Now then. So she wants to become a driving instructor. And she said, she said, well, what's your thoughts on that? And I said, well, you know what? Because I cannot say that. I said, well, you know what? I said, my beautiful little dear friend, because I cannot say that, right? I said, it will be juicy and delicious and wonderful. And of course she'll pass with flying colours simply because, even in all of her exams, to become a nurse years ago, she was getting like 94, 96%. Do you understand what I mean? A very intelligent lady. So anyway, I said the other thing is as well, it's just so bizarre. I cannot explain to you. Anyway, right. So just let me fast forward. So I said, driving instructor, eh? I said, well, that'd be juicy, delicious and wonderful. I said, and the reason why? I said, it's because you'll also be able to teach. She'll be able to teach individuals, not only with the driving, but, she'll be able to talk about life. Do you see what I mean? Because that's what driving instructors do. Do they not? Mind you, I had a couple of boring ones. Do you know what I mean? They didn't particularly smile or laugh or do anything really. Well, they were just boring. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I could tell you some stories, but anyway, I'm not going to go there, right? I mean, nothing mucky or anything, all right? So I said, no. I said, this is a wonderful idea. Do you know what I mean? And she says, you know, obviously she'll always be a nurse. Do you see what I'm saying to you? But anyway, that's my point there. So then we go on to, right, another lady, beautiful, dear, delicious lady came to see me, right? So yesterday was just one of those days, if you know what I mean. So anyway, I happened to be doing my tea, you know, something to eat, you know, right? And I said, would you like to sit down with me and have some tea? So she said, yes, please. So anyway, you know, we both sat in there. And I happened to look at her top, right? Because you see me, no flies on me. I clock everything, right? And what did it say? Suez. Right? So I said, I said, Suez. S-U-I-Z. So I thought to myself, right, okay. So I said to her, I said, this is really... the whole day, with everything. Anyway, I cannot mention her name either, right? I'm pretty sure, actually. Anyway, she will not mind me saying, she's an African lady, right? Beautiful, beautiful and delicious lady she is. So lovely, she really is. She says to me, she says, she's so funny, you really do make me laugh. Do you see what I mean? Well, I make myself laugh. Right, anyway. So let me just get to what I want to say about this. Right? So we're going to discuss this. Now, you see, well, I do know all about the Suez Canal, right? But I want to read something out, okay? So there's going to be individuals out there who know what the Suez Canal is, and there are going to be individuals, you know, who do not. So I'm just going to read this, okay? Let me just get my glasses. Squire. Right, okay. So it says, right, because I wrote it down. But I already know about this anyway, just to make a point, I do already know, right? The Suez Canal is an artificial sea level waterway in Egypt, connecting the Mediterranean Sea to the Red Sea through the Isthmus of Suez and dividing Africa and Asia. The canal is part of the Silk Road that connects Europe and Asia. In 1858, Ferdinand de Lesseps formed the Suez Company, right, for the express purpose of building the canal. The canal officially opened on the 17th of November 1869. Now then, so we're looking at this, right? Now last year, sorry, I'm just going to have to stop just for a moment because I want to point something out here. My beautiful and dear, the most beautiful, my beautiful little Hutchie Woo, my beautiful and delicious little pussycat, right? And he was grey, he was. Oh, God bless him. God bless you, beautiful little Hutchie Woo, right? Well, he was 17, right? And he passed over on the 17th of November. Now look at that. Right? Because I believe in dates and, you know, things like that. Anyway, let me just please proceed. It's just really odd, right? So, it offers vessels a direct route between the North Atlantic and Northern Indian Oceans via the Mediterranean Sea and the Red Sea, avoiding the South Atlantic and Southern Indian Oceans. Right? Is everyone following? Please and thank you, thank you, thank you. Now then, and reducing the distance from the Arabian Sea to London by approximately 8,900 kilometres, in brackets 5,500 mi, or 10 days at 20 knots. Now then, I never wrote anything else, right? So that was enough. So, when I was talking about it, now I'm sure that you would know on my previous videos, okay, you know, because like I have a rant and, do you know what I mean? Which I do have a rant and a rave, but like I said, I've never been to a rave. No, wouldn't want to go, to be quite honest with you. My word. I mean, I'm already as flipping mad as a hat and, you know, a header as it is. In a very nice way. So if I went there, flip me, it'd be like permanently on value. Take the notice. Oh gosh, I don't know, I get some things into my head sometimes, you know. Anyway, let me get back to the point. Matter in hand. So when you look on my previous videos, Small Tongue Tied, that I was talking about driving, wasn't I? So if anybody was paying attention, they would know that I was talking about driving. I just so happen, like I say, I mean, because me and my beautiful, rewind. Myself and my beautiful dear little friend of 29 years, because we do not get to speak to each other all the time. Do you know what I mean? Because it's just, you know, well, we're just not like that. Do you see what I'm saying? You know, we never have been. Do you get what I mean? It's just one of those, right? But anyway, it doesn't matter. We love each other deliciously and wonderfully regardless, and we always will. Like she said to me today, she said, you know, even until the last breath in my body will I always love you, Mia. You know what I mean? As dear friends. And I too said the same thing back. So anyway, and that's how it should be anyway. Dear friends should be always stick together. They should. Anyway, so let me just continue. So, I've been saying all this, and for some reason, just before I, started my video, right? Because I was talking about the tunnel as well. Tunnel, on my previous video when I was talking about that blooming Labour, right? And I was saying about the Queensway Tunnel. Now then, I got like I said to you, it just come out the blue. My beautiful, dear and delicious friend's life number is 9. My life number's 5. And then you got the Queensway Tunnel. It was the most oddest. It's all right. Every flipping lip gloss. So what I'm wanting you to pay attention to now, right? Because it's almost as if, you see, with my dear spirit guides, right, how they operate is that I could have like events that take place, or or say for example, do you know what I mean? Then I could get individuals coming to visit me, or do you understand what I'm saying to you? But there's a reason for all of this. Yesterday, there is. Now then, I was watching a video earlier, and it was rather late actually. Because like I said, I had to go and get a bit of beauty sleep, just so that I could get up now. Because I'm wide awake now. I'm absolutely wide awake. Do you know what I mean? Then I'm going to go to my Bible class in the morning for an hour. Well, I do not have to go, but I am supporting the lady because she's just starting out. Do you understand what I mean? So, and it's lovely and it's joyous and it's delicious. It's nice to, to listen and to learn. And do you see what I mean? So, I enjoy that. So, so I'll support her, until she builds up her, she builds it up, right? So the points that I'm making here, now I happen to, because I'm subscribed, right? I'm not subscribed to a lot, okay? Because I'm subscribed to our wonderful Duran. I'm subscribed to, who else? Oh yes, our lovely Alexander Mercuris, right? I'm subscribed to Alex Balfield. Yes, I am. And he's, alexbalfield.com and Alexander Mercuris. He's on the, on YouTube and that, right? And, anyway, and very lastly, because like I said, I'm subscribed to just a small number of others, okay? But very lastly, right, I'm getting all tongue-tied again, rewind. I am subscribed to my beautiful, he is gorgeous, and delicious and wonderful Alex Cristoforo, right? Now then, and he is beautiful, I can assure you that. Yes, delish. Right, anyway, let me continue. So, not long after I'd woken up, so I thought, I'm going to make myself a coffee, see, because I'm having another coffee and another conversation, right? So I thought, and it, came up on my phone, and I thought, I'll have a listen. And then he mentioned, please forgive me, I'm just going to have a sip of coffee. Oh, I love my coffee, it's so delish. Anyway, let me get back to the matter in hand. And he happened to be saying on his video, oh, me lights, come on. Oh, I don't know what was happening then. Oh, come on, brighten up. Sorry, I get a bit distracted sometimes. But, we're having a party. There we go. All juicy and delish. Right now then, and he happened to mention that he was in Constitution Square on his video. Right? So, to me, because what I'm trying to say to you is yesterday with all that, right? And then listening to the video, which was obviously done yesterday, do you know what I mean? I never seen it until very, very late. Right? But the point is, there's a point to everything what I'm saying. And I know that some of you out there, you think, you know what, who's this crazy, who's this crazy header? But I'm not. I'm trying to explain to you. From the morning to the evening. Do you follow me? Please and thank you. So what it is, I wanted to share that with you. You see, how my dear spirit guides work. See what happens is, I forget what I was going to say. My dear spirit guides, you see, it's like a puzzle. It's like a puzzle. So what happens is, it's like you've got to work out that puzzle. Do you see what I'm saying to you? I know what I'm saying. Now then, I haven't looked at the latest, in Ireland. Right? And I haven't looked at the latest in India either, or in Africa, so I need to do that when I finish my video, so I can see what's going on. And I'll go on DuckDuckGo to do this. Of course, some can use Opera as well, right? But that's where I look for my information, so I can see, what's what. So I should be looking at this, because the reason why there seems to be, I hate this word connection, you know. Do you know what I mean? You know, the only reason why I dislike that word, and I'm going to be honest with you, my little beautifuls, is because when I was working on phone lines, yes, somebody would call me. I mean, God bless their dear souls, you know. But the word in a particular year happened to be, we've got a connection. Do you know what I mean? And I must have heard that word, not being disrespectful to anybody out there, but I must have heard that word flipping 1,000 times. I tell you what, I could have thrown my flipping dog and bone out the flipping window, the amount of times that I was flipping listening, you know, hearing that blooming word. But anyway, sometimes we've got to use these words anyway. I'm sure I'll find an alternative word. Anyway, getting back to the matter in hand. So there's a connection here, is what I'm saying. I keep getting Manchester as well. Just see, I'm getting Manchester. And for the life of me, and this is what I'm saying, you see. But when I ask my dear spirit guides, see, because I ask them in my mind, do you know what I mean? No, I'm not, do you know what I mean? Well, they do not always give me the information straight away. So at the moment, this is like a puzzle, what I'm saying to you. And for those of you who stumble across, who know, you'll know where I'm coming from, you will. You'll know what I'm talking about. So I feel that there's, you know, and if you look at what I said, let me go back to, I don't know, let me go back to, please excuse me, let me just get my glasses. See, when we go back to this part, you say, where are we? Avoiding the South Atlantic and Southern Indian Oceans. So for some reason, my brain's going back to that for some reason. I don't. Anyway, I just thought I'd, you know, share that with you. But it's just for the fact that it just all happened all just in one day. I mean, please do not get me wrong. You know, I mean, I always love talking to my beautiful and delicious and wonderful, you know, because they're my little treasures, my beautiful dear little friends that I have. And I love them so very much, and they love me so very much, we do. So that's not the issue there, what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, you've got Indian, you've got Irish, and you've got African rights. So this is what I'm talking about. So I'm not saying it, so, you know, I do not mean it in a, you know, in a racist way or anything like that, you know, in case anybody stumbles across and think, oh, is she talking about the colour? Do you know what I mean? Because I'm really not that type of woman. I mean, for a start off, my own dear mother, God rest her beautiful dear soul. Oh, good morning, dear mum, right? She was half Bangladeshi and half Irish. So please, you know, and I'm not going to get on my soapbox. I'm just saying, you know, please do not take me the wrong way. I'm trying to make a point here. This is from a spiritual point of view about yesterday. And then very lastly, like I said, I mean, I do not feel that I looked at my beautiful and delicious little Alex's video. I do not feel that I looked at it until about 11:45, I think, you know, last night. But it's just so bizarre, everything. Just it's really hard for me to explain it anyway. But anyway, and right now, look what we got out there as well. I mean, look at this. I mean, I put a meal out for the little foxes. I mean, I put a meal out every night for them, bless them, you know. Oh, God bless them. And it's the same little family that come, you know. Oh, and they all have something to eat. You know, and I feed my little birdies. I mean, I tell you what, they have, you know, anyway, they have loads of delicious things. So, when I look at the weather now, I mean, yesterday, yes, it was cold again. Yes, I mean, okay, we had a bit of sunshine, you know, because all the little bairns, oh, God bless them all. You know, they're all playing out the front, you know what I mean? And I love to see that because I believe that they should get, you know, they should be out in fresh air. You know, they shouldn't be, in their bedrooms on flipping iPads and on blooming everything else. Well, I never was when I was young. Do you know what I mean? I was, out, playing, enjoying myself, and that's how it should be. Anyway, so the weather, let me go back to this. So the weather, and then the day before that, so not yesterday, Saturday, but the day, anyway. So it's cold again. Now, what it is right now is that it's pouring down with rain where I am. And it's cold, and it's raining. It's blooming miserable. See what I mean? Anyway, I shouldn't complain really, because you know the reason why? Because we need water. Anyway, that's another subject I'm going to cover on another day, where we're going to discuss water. We're going to discuss water, right? We should go deeper into that, right? But what I'm saying is this: late at night. Right, because I told you I clock everything, no flies on me. You've got these little pinhead, well, you all know what I'm on about, in the sky. Yes, right. And sometimes they're out at 9, 10 o'clock at night. Yes. So you see, what I'm saying to you is this, is a point to everything. Right, anyway. So, prior to this rain and, and everything, right? Well, it wasn't rain. Sorry. Let me try and explain it a different way. It was not raining. But then when these, what I'm talking about, was up in the sky yesterday evening. Then you see, like at night, right? You're seeing at night, yes? Where we should have a dark sky. So I'm just talking about something else now, right? We should have a dark sky. You know what I mean? Because nighttime should be nighttime, shouldn't it? And it should be juicy and delicious and wonderful. You should be able to see the stars. You cannot see a star. There's not a star in the blooming sky. Please let me have another sip of coffee, and thank you. Yes. So you see, they put these, right, sorry, I slurped. No, sorry. Right, anyway, sorry, I just love my coffee so much. Anyway, well, I love the other drinks anyway. I had an orange before I had my cup of coffee anyway. So, right, but then when that happened and they went, yes, then a few hours later, look at this, pouring down with rain. You following what I'm saying? Please and thank you. Do you see? So like every day, it appears to be wind, rain. See, I've just got September. Now, I'm not talking about my own birthday in September. They've just spelled out September. I keep getting 77. September 77. Anyway, whatever that's all about anyway. But the point is, right, is that, I'll say now I've flipping lost what I was going to say. You know where the weather changes is what I'm saying, right? And obviously I have to be careful about what I say. I'm just making a point, as I usually do. I like to have a laugh, of course I do. But I also like to discuss other matters as well. So yes, I feel there's going to be lots there's going to be lots going on. Confirmation. You see, there's going to be a lot, yeah. So we need to watch the flex, watch this space, yes. So that's basically all I wanted to talk about, okay? So for some of you out there, you know, think I'm crackers, well, that's up to you. Please just, you know, move along. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm just not interested, you know, in anyone who's negative or anything like that, right? I'm just explaining to you that it's a puzzle, and that's not being disrespectful, I'm just telling you, right? That it's like a puzzle that you have to work out. But of course, when I get more information, of course, I'll let you know. But for now, there is no more information, that's it. For now. Right? So anyway, I've got nothing, you know, more to add this evening, really. I don't have anything else to add right now. Just wanted to give you the latest, really, you know, of everything that took place yesterday. Which, of course, you know, is all juicy and delicious, you know what I mean? But and not only that, but yesterday, because what I made was one more thing, was, because I made Spanish potatoes, because I love Spanish potatoes, right? Yeah, you do have a number of ingredients that go into that. So again, I've just said something else to you. Yes. So there's something, I don't know. So maybe if you can, whoever you are out there who is kind enough to stumble across my video on my channel, you know, maybe you may be able to work it out, because right now I'm not going to get any more information, because I know that the Dear Spirit guides, you know, well, yeah, they will give me more. They've just given me confirmation. They will give me more, but for now, that's what I've got to say. Okay? So on that note, because I'm not going to be doing any more video. I mean, I've actually, straight after yourselves now, my beautiful and delicious babies out there, I'm going to be doing my TikTok now, my one card readings. So if you are kind enough to, you know, come across my channel now and my video, you know, I am on TikTok at Mia Tarot Readings. Okay, well, I mean, to be quite honest, I'm pretty new to that, you know what I mean? I'm pretty new to that. Well, I'm pretty new to YouTube, aren't I? Do you know what I mean? So, yes. So that's all the information, okay? Because, you know, so I'm going to do my other readings now. So I will not be doing any more readings now on YouTube until Thursday. Yes, Thursday. So I will not be doing any more readings until Thursday, because I just like to do them once a week on YouTube. Do you know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, some readers do, you know, they do it every day. I mean, that's beautiful, you know what I mean? And it's wonderful and it's juicy and it's delicious. But for myself, you know, I'm trying to focus on two things at the moment, YouTube and TikTok. Do you know what I mean? Because everything's time, isn't it? It's time here, time there. And to think that really, time never even existed. It was man who created time, was it not? So there we go. So there's only so many hours. So anyway, so I'm going to be doing what I'm doing now. So I just thought I'd say this to you, and there's a reason why, and there's a method in my madness. But I had to say it, because otherwise I forget. And even if I write it down, then I spare a thought. So I think, well, what have I wrote that down for? Do you understand what I mean? So with me, while it's fresh in my mind, so no, I'm not crackers, and no, I'm not going doolally. Okay? So I just thought I'd mention it anyway. So on that note, can I just say, much love to you all, my little lovelies, and God bless, okay? And yeah, and then I'll be back on Thursday. All right then, take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.